Literacy coaching. Most reading professionals would agree that it is an important practice. But what are the specific coaching activities that have the most impact on student reading achievement? This is the research question that motivated Susan Lallier and Lori Elish Piper. A critical question given the many activities engaged in by literacy coaches. These researchers wanted data on practices that would move coaches from random acts of coaching to using effective research-based activities that achieve results. Their research took place over a 6-year period and spanned several large school districts, involving over 30 literacy coaches, 280 teachers, and 7,000 students.
The results of our research led to the development of the targeted coaching model that you will hear about in more detail throughout this video series. Briefly, the model suggests that at least 6 coaching factors are related to significant gains in student reading achievement. First, reading gains were seen when teachers worked with literacy coaches who held advanced endorsement or certification in reading. Coaches gain in-depth knowledge about literacy and leadership as they complete the required coursework, enabling them to gain the expertise they need to become effective literacy coaches. The next important factor of the model is the time that coaches spend working directly with teachers. When coaches spent at least 1/3 of their coaching time working directly with teachers, the students in the classrooms of those teachers made significant gains in reading. The targeted coaching model also shows the 4 coaching activities that were found to be statistically significant predictors of student reading achievement: conferencing, assessing and talking with teachers about assessment results, modeling, and observing. Students of teachers who engage in these 4 activities with literacy coaches are more likely to have higher reading gains than students of teachers who don't engage in those activities. This literacy coaching video series exemplifies the targeted coaching model. All of the coaches have reading specialist certification and spend more than 1/3 of their coaching time working directly with teachers. Also, each vignette you will see illustrates how literacy coaches engage in one or more of those 4 research-based coaching activities: conferencing, assessing, modeling, and observing.
Before coaches and teachers can productively engage in the 4 research-based activities, they must develop trusting relationships. To build these relationships, teachers need to know that the coach respects their teaching expertise, understands their students, and is knowledgeable about effective assessment and instructional practices. Teachers also need to be confident that the literacy coach will follow through on commitments made and will hold all conversations confidential. Teachers who have this kind of relationship with their coaches see them as people they can think and problem solve with. In this series of vignettes, you will see that when literacy coaches and teachers have established trusting relationships, they work together to meet students' instructional needs. Literacy coaches typically work with a variety of teachers, providing ongoing, job-embedded professional development. These teachers will vary in many ways, including their educational background, beliefs about literacy instruction, years of teaching experience, and involvement in professional conferences and workshops. Effective literacy coaches take these factors into account, adjusting their communication style to fit each individual teacher and situation. They may, when conferencing with teachers, take on one of 3 stances: facilitating, collaborating, or consulting. In the introduction to the vignette titled Focus on Data Analysis, we describe each of the 3 coaching stances. Then, in several vignettes, we help you identify these stances so that you can gain an understanding of when a literacy coach might take each stance and when he or she might decide to adjust that stance. This understanding is an important aspect of coaching expertise.
What you are about to experience in this series is research informing practice. Its uses are many. For school districts wanting to provide professional development for their coaches, for university instructors wishing to provide advanced coursework in reading, and for individuals wanting to develop their coaching expertise. Regardless of the professional development setting, this series can strengthen the participants' abilities to effectively implement the targeted coaching model in order to enhance teacher practice and student reading achievement.